What it do, world? It's your boy Rick, aka Ammo Dad, and we're gonna start this season off right. 3 table bills. Stay tuned. What's good, world? Thank y'all for coming back and checking me out on season 3 of Hood Home Improvement. Last time, we was in the shop most of the time, building that dust collection system. Got that thing all together, and in the mix of that, get a call. Hey Rick, I need you 911 to come build some tables. So you know what that means? I set up my tool shop, came on out to the work site, and we're gonna get it in right up in here. I usually build things like this at my workshop, but we're gonna be doing some 6 foot by 4 foot tables and some 4 foot by 4 foot tables. They're gonna be accommodating this store right here. We're gonna be doing some clothes things out of here, so they needed something sturdy, something that ain't gonna fold. You know, people lean on stuff. So I told them, you know what? I got you. So what I'm gonna be using for this build is some birch, top of the line. You know that stuff it's kind of expensive right now, but that's all good. It's only dollars and cents. We're gonna be using about 10 2x4s to make the frame of these things. We're gonna be using, I think I got 5 4x4s. We're gonna be using those for the legs so it can be real sturdy. Then we're gonna be capping it off with some 1x5s. Man, these things are gonna be awesome. And another thing, we're gonna be putting wheels at the bottom of the 2 smaller tables just in case they want to slide one under or press them both together. They'll be able to accommodate that better with wheels on the tables. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and frame these things up. Got my trusty saw right here. I'm gonna bring y'all over here and we can get it in. Let's get it. On our way over to the saw, I thought I'd let you guys check everything out. Those are 2x4s. You see we got our drop cloth on the floor because you don't want to make a mess in here. Gonna be using my handy Ryobi chop saw. Y'all see my boy the bucket head in the back, but don't tell nobody I got the Harbor Freight bucket on this bad motor scooter. Let me get a deal. Okay. Here's the top, the top of the big table, which is gonna be 6x4. These are the 2 small ones, 4x4. Y'all see them 2x4s? What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna measure everything out, make sure everything is how it's supposed to be. Let's get to it. Okay, so before we go to the saw, we wanna make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna double check this. I measured this and I cut this down at the shop, but you always wanna measure twice, cut once, maybe sometimes measure 3 times. It's all gonna work out in your favor. So for the top, we got 6 feet. So write that down here. So we know to cut a 6 foot piece for our frame. For the top. Then I'm gonna measure at the bottom here. Make sure my machine is cutting correct. Got 6 foot at the bottom. So that's perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is grab one of my 2x4s right here. You know, it's hard to find straight wood at Home Depot, but I figured it out. So I'm just gonna, I like to mount it up along the top, make sure it's gonna be straight and not all bowed and stuff. Let me see. Bam. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna measure this, and I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna cut 6 feet out of here. So take it over to the saw. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get my 6 foot measurement up out of here first and foremost. And I usually like to use these Milwaukee Marksaw markers because the width of the marker is usually the same girth as the blade on this saw, meaning I don't have to try to guess and it just lines up if I measure it right. Show you what I'm talking about. Take my tape out. Hit the six foot mark right here. All right. Then we're going to take the speed square. Be professional, man. It only takes a couple more seconds to get you a nice, clean, straight line to follow through with. Take the speed square. Let you see that. Kind of just take it. Mark it off. All right. Got us a nice, clean mark. Now, it's time for the sawing action. And I didn't bring my roller stand, so yeah, I gotta use some clamps. I'll be right back. Always keep a bunch of clamps. These are my trusty Harbor Freight clamps. Works pretty good. Get on down here to where I need to be. Find my line with the saw. I like to trace my saw. The line before I even put the blade into it. Make sure it's gonna be right. Then clamp it down. Nice clamp right there. Yeah. Right here. Nice clamp right here. So now I got that all clamped down. Go ahead and turn on my bucket head, because you know I got Mr. Bucket Head. That's the dust collection system right there. See, I got Mr. Buckethead going to the saw. Yeah, boy. No mess on this job. Okay, we got our piece cut. Just gonna make sure it line up with the top. Like I said, it's always nothing but a quick check that'll keep you out of trouble. Okay. That's gonna be perfect. Okay, so now that I got that piece cut, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same process for all the rest of the tables. Go ahead and knock that out, get this out the way, then we can start piecing this frame together. I'd like to take the time out and tell you today, keep going. It don't matter what you're going through, get through it, go through it. And if it's something that you don't wanna go through, don't choose to go through that again. Keep going hard, because you only got one life to live, and everybody got the same 24 hours a day. So whatever problems you have today, you probably won't have them tomorrow. Long as you get through it, good things are coming your way. All right, I got everything cut up for the frame. Nice and clean. If you want these plans, just hit me up. I usually freestyle everything, so I had to go write it down for you, but we got everything cut up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the saw up, clean up this workspace, and start building this frame. Give me a second. Let's do what I want to do. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put dowels in here. So that way we can hide all the holes and clean up all the holes and shit. Okay. So you know every 3 feet. If this is 6 feet, you know every 2 feet we're gonna, you know what I mean? So that's what we want every 2 feet. I need 3 foot sections. So we want one right there. One right there at 48. We're gonna do that on both sides. That way we keep everything even. We want these nice and snug. Just like that. Now you won't believe, I got all this done in about 2-3 hours. All you gotta do is work hard, work hard, work hard. Now I could have finished, but the thing about that is in them 2-3 hours, I burn myself out, get everything I can get done, take a break, and get at it again tomorrow. You should try it sometime. It's a pretty cool trick. Get it done. Now we got our tabletops all finished. As you can see, 6x4 and 2 4-foots by 4 foots. This is the way they're gonna have them laid out. So I kind of left them out there for the client to see. Tomorrow, we're gonna throw the legs on this thing, sit it back up. But until then, good things are coming your way.